So the myth is if you use Trufuel, you need to retune your machine to run this. And that is wrong. Hey y'all, thanks for tuning back into Chickanic. Hope everybody's having a great week. Let's get right into it because I don't want you to burn your 2-cycle up. I made a video a couple months ago, I guess, about Trufuel. Yes, the canned fuel that's ready to use, easy, don't have to mix your own, you just throw it in there and it works. Well, a lot of people watched that video, like 530,000 people, and I had a little over 2,000 comments on it. And there were some people on there that, although I'm sure it was very well intentioned, left some advice for other people. But the fact is, it is not good advice, and you will burn your unit up if you follow it. Been working on 2-cycle engines for over 40 years, and ever since Trufuel came out, it's been the fuel of choice. It's an excellent blend. Sounds pretty fishy to me, but whatever. However, any engine that has been tuned to ethanol fuel will need to be adjusted to this fuel. Okay. You have to tune 2 strokes to the fuel you run and oil ratio. If it lost RPM, it's too rich. No. But then I find some comments that are just completely unbelievable. I own a landscape business and have dozens of small engine tools. I use Trufuel or still Moto Mix exclusively since I found over the years that I have virtually no problems when using canned. Totally worth the extra expense though, in my honest. Okay, I'm just saying, if you're spending $15 to $30 a gallon on gas for your landscaping company, I don't believe you, okay? I do not believe you at all. Trufuel work great. If you have any lubrication issues, just add a little SAE 30. That is the worst advice you can possibly get. Do not believe everything you read in my comment section. I'd be willing to bet that the carburetor needs a slight adjustment to get the optimal fuel-air mixture with the new fuel. No. So the myth is if you use Trufuel, you need to retune your machine to run this. And that is wrong. It is ready to use 50 to 1. You do not have to adjust your carburetor at all. And anybody who is suggesting this to you doesn't know what they're talking about. So I know that a lot of people put on there how they've used it for years and it works fine, and that is great. I hope that keeps happening for you because the majority of the time that is the truth. It does work. My suggestion was if you find out that your machine should be working, there's no reason it shouldn't, you put a different batch of Trufuel in there and it just doesn't start or run to its potential, I would definitely try using a different batch of something or mix your own because it could definitely be the Trufuel. There's just bad batches of it. Not saying that they're all bad batches, just some are. Now I know a lot of times people say, well, I've used it for years and it's been working fine. Well, you're using it on your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of equipment. I'm seeing 5 to 10 pieces of equipment on my bench every single day from the end of February to the beginning of October. So I'm seeing lots of different fuel mixes from lots of different people, from lots of different stores, from lots of different batches. So I just see it a lot more, which, is understandable. You just don't see it as much as I do. But it's at least 1 to 3 times a week that all I do is throw the customer's canned fuel out, put in my own mix, and it runs just fine. So it's definitely something that you need to check. And I'm going to show you why it's very wrong to adjust your carburetor when using Trufuel. But before we get into today's video, if you're a fan of saving time, money, and frustration while fixing your own small engine equipment while watching in-depth tutorials, you've come to the right place because that's what I do. I upload a couple times a week, and if that sounds interesting, hit that like button, smash that subscribe, don't forget to hit the notification bell, and please leave a comment. I love to read through the comments, and I will reply to all the early commenters. All right, so I got a pretty brand new plug here. It looks like I screwed it into something, but never ran it because it looks perfect still on the end there. So let's throw this in there and see what it does. So with the Trufuel, I went ahead and adjusted it to where it should be RPM wise, with about 6,300 RPMs at the high and about 2,500 low. Let's see what she does. Okay. That is really not good. So that thing's white as a ghost. It is definitely not getting the oil mixture it needs, and it will totally burn this unit up. That is not good. That was a brand new plug, and look at how burnt the end is. White. It got so hot. Wow. So obviously it is going to burn the machine up if I keep running it that way. So I'm going to come out on the high. I'm probably going to go at least a half a turn and see where I'm at, see what it sounds like, see what the RPMs are, and then we'll check the plug again. That was a quarter turnout. That's it. And it started running like crap. Huh. Well, where do I go from here? Well, let me get here where I can show you RPMs again, because I seriously came out a quarter of a turn and it started running like that. Okay, that's not going to work at all. So either you can adjust it to where it's burning your unit up because it's not getting the oil mix it needs, or you can make it run like crap. Pretty much it. So I would advise, if you are using Trufuel, pull your plug, see what it looks like. If it's white, you're burning your unit up. So I went back in a quarter turn, I'm pouring this crap out, and I'm going to put in my mix, and let's see what she does. Ooh, can I do this? I don't know. We'll see. Ah. Okay, so I moved it back that quarter turn out, back in, so we can go back to where we were. I'm going to put in my mix, which is just 89 octane with, I think I've got the Echo Gold in here and the ethanol shield. Okay, so we pulled out another brand new plug, and we're going to put this in the Steel BR 350 with my fuel and see what it does. Oop, come on, adjust, while it's adjusted correctly. Okay, let's pull this plug and see how she looks now. Absolutely no burny whiteness at all. It is being perfectly lubricated, exactly like it should, adjusted at the perfect RPMs. Sorry guys, but Trufuel just ain't cutting it. So other than the fact that you're probably going to burn your unit up if you do adjust your carburetor when using a different form of gas, or especially Trufuel, it's really not recommended. First, by the government, the EPA. In fact, if they knew that you had to readjust or retune your machine to run this fuel, it wouldn't be able to be sold, period. On top of that, consumers regularly, probably 90% of my viewers, do not have the tools to actually adjust their carburetor, the know-how how to remove the limiter caps, or the know-how of how to actually properly adjust it. What is the problem with this is, yeah, you might find a video on YouTube about it, but I can get fined $4,000 for every instance of me telling you how to remove a limiter cap or selling you a tool to actually adjust your carburetor. You know, I gave them away whenever I did, you know, some prize giveaways, but I can't sell one or I can have like a $30,000 fine. It's $4,000 for every instance where I take off a limiter cap or something like that. So anytime I adjust a carburetor, any limiter cap that I take off, I have to put back on. So the consumer cannot adjust it. Also, because I get asked a lot, and I do not want to forget this, about the tools that I use, this awesome tachometer. Every time I use it in one of my videos, I get tons of comments on where to get it from, and I do leave links in the description box below this video. If you are on a computer, you can see a description box that shows all of the tools that I use in all my videos. But if you're on a phone, I don't think you're able to see it because I've had a lot of people say that they couldn't find it. So if you do go to the link though, every time I post a different link to these, they sell out of them. So I'm gonna try to find a new link and I'll hopefully have that one to where you can find your own tachometer because these things are awesome. Unfortunately though, when I bought mine, I think it was like $60 and they've gone up to like $120 now. So hopefully I can find one at a better price. Also, if you haven't got your own toolkit, these are super awesome. Another thing that, you know, thankful to these times we are living in have gone way up in price, but these toolkits, they were like $6, then they went to $8, and now I think they might be 10 or something like that, but it's got tons of adjusting tools in it. I will leave a link in the description box below where you can get yours to where you'll be able to adjust any piece of equipment that you have. So guys, as much as I absolutely love that I have such an awesome comment section, people helping people out, giving their own experiences and their own how-tos, at the same time, if you're going to offer some information that isn't going to work or is going to, you know, be detrimental to the other people's units, I gotta call you out on it. I can't let you, you know, keep spreading fake news. So, as you can see here, if you actually adjust it to a point to where it's putting out the correct RPMs, you're going to burn the unit up. If you adjust it to where it's not going to burn the unit up, you're not going to get the full potential out of your machine. And you might not even know that you're not getting the full potential out of your machine, which is fine. If you're running Trufuel and it is a little sluggish, but still not burning your machine up, that's fine. And it's probably going to work just great for you. But at the same time, you do have potential to get more RPMs and not burn your machine up. So hopefully this video will save you some time, money, and frustration in the future. If you haven't found us on Facebook yet, find us at facebook.com/Chickanic, find us at Instagram at @TheRealChickanic, or find us at Chickanic.com where you can get your own t-shirts, hoodies, and long sleeve shirts. Thanks guys, and have a great day.